Good day. Last meeting, we are given a task about identifying the strength, weaknesses, opportunity, and threats of an online shop. In addition, we need to identify also the risk and how that risk should be addressed. Here are the thoughts and opinion of my group and an online shop that we choose, Shopee. Strength. Number one, popularity. As we all know, Shopee is one of the best and one of the most well-known online shop application here in the Philippines. And because of its popularity, they use influencers and celebrities to promote Shopee. They also launch big sales so that people become aware of the existence of Shopee app. Number two, wide variety of products. Shopee have the ability to sell different kinds of product all over the Philippines, wherein you can buy everything you need with just one click, like gadgets, skincare, appliances, clothes, shoes, and many more. Number 3, payment option. Shopee have a variety of methods when it comes in paying, so that the customer have the liberty to choose what is the best way they can pay. They have cash on hand or COD, credit card, debit card, and GCash. They also have their own wallet or digital wallet in store for making purchase as well as collecting and saving refunds. Shopee ensure that all possible options are available. Number 4, attractiveness of pricing and promoting strategy. As we all know, Shopee is known in their monthly big sales such as 11, 22, 33, and so on. Because of that, people become excited in buying online. Also, the price is very low. That's why people are easily attracted to shop online via Shopee app.
Shopee weaknesses. First, the misinformation of products. Some other products online have good product details or information, but when it comes to the customer, the products are different. Sometimes the color is different, dented, and damaged. Second, the shipping costs. Sometimes the shipping fee is more expensive than the item itself, so other people are hesitant to buy from Shopee. Number 3, shipping problems and delays. We cannot assure the delivery day because it is an online shop. Even you can track your orders, there is no way to ensure that you'll get your hands on your purchase in time unless you pick it up in the physical stores. Sometimes are getting lost, detoured, damaged, and delivered to the wrong address more often. And lastly, the number 4, security. We all know that Shopee is an online shop, which is not all the people are convenient about making transactions because of fraud and scammers. There are many fraud and scams cases reported worldwide where fake businesses misuse the financial that some people are afraid to use online shops now.
The opportunities that I think Shopee have, uh, number one is expanding business worldwide. We all know that there are 14 countries that Shopee serves, and all of that countries had been a lot of popular brand ambassadors like K-pop idols, singers, dancers, athletes internationally. Through them, we are they can promote Shopee and gain popularity. Expanding Shopee worldwide is an opportunity to give a consumer a chance to buy a product through online using Shopee app, and it would be also help the business to grow and gain more profit. Pero syempre, while we're expanding our businesses, there's a risk that we might encounter. Like for example is yung uh, a customers complain about Shopee, na may tao na nangi-scam sa kanila. Then that is the conflict between the sellers and the buyers. And sa ang ano naman, pangalawa naman is pagkawala or pagbaba ng sales due to tracking and pricing. Ganun. And next is influencers. Influencers, this will be an opportunity for Shopee also. Influencers is one of the people that can be able to help Shopee to gain more sellers and buyers that can influence them. Influencers like a vlogger, celebrity, athlete, and also you. An ordinary people can also call it influencer once she or he influence other people to buy or sell in Shopee. From there, they will aware of the existence of Shopee. Number 3 is available all the time. Shopee available all the time, 24/7. Shopee is available 24/7 so that it's easier for them browsing and shopping. Syempre, kunyari parang ang tawag dun, yun nga, parang mas mapabadali nga sila maghanap ng kung anong kailangan nila kasi open lang yung Shopee, open lang 24/7 yung ganun. And number 4 is market growth. Shopee need to engage more with customers to know what's the best for them, to expand their resources such as new products, services, people, and etc. And also expand their capital. They need to create new market for the company's product or services. And Shopee give what people wants and needs in affordable price. Growing market and expanding business global are like the methods in how to be a successful businesswoman. Parang you need to expand more muna, you need to experience more bago ka pumasok or sumabak sa mas malaking market wherein mas challenging and mas malaki yung sales or yung profit na makukuha mo. And also, ayun nga, while you were expanding your businesses, ma-experience mo yung struggle and yung risk na, yun nga yung risk. Whatever risk you might encounter, you need to take that risk to grow your market. Kunyari, natatakot kang i-expand yung product mo or yung business mo kasi baka iniisip mo na baka malugi ka lang, baka kukunti lang yung bumili sa'yo or what. From that, you need to try to take that risk na, kasi syempre, di ba, para malaman natin if worth it or not ba yung pag-take ng risk na yun.
We are going to discuss the threats of Shopee. The first threat is competitions. Shopee is the most popular online shop here in the Philippines. But Shopee's biggest problem is competitions because there's a lot of e-commerce competitors that offer the same services like Lazada, Amazon, Alibaba, and etc. Lack of interest from buyers. There are people that their mindset is still think that online shopping is very risky to use because of fake website, scammers, and hackers. Many customers doubt on buy online so that they prefer to buy on physical store. It can be a threat because it can cause loss on the business. No privacy. In Shopee, we need to provide our personal information and personal contact. It can be a threat because there is no privacy of customer data and it will known for shipping purposes. Delivery process. Many consumers are not satisfied on the product they order because of have no proper packaging and also some products have a defects. It can be refunded or returned but have a long process so that the consumers switch to other online services. It can be a threat for Shopee because it can cause a loss of buyers and loss of profit.
Risk perception is the subjective judgment that people make about the characteristics and severity of a risk. Risk perceptions are different for the real risk since they are affected by the wide range of affective, cognitive, contextual, and individual factors. These are the risks that is encountered buying online on Shopee app. First is functional risk. Functional risk of a product is when a new customer buys product and services to Shopee and they don't have any background whether if it works or not. They can neither see the quality and functionality of the product, especially on the product that is newly launched. For example, a phone that have branded name on it and it is on sale, yet after customers buy this, it is just a clone of the original product. And the worst is if the purchased phone don't work or have a damage on it, it is the risk of the fear and doubt of customers that the product they are buying failed to perform its functionality. Second, in the risk is personal risk, which personal risk is a misuse of personal data, wherein the app of the Shopee, especially using S-Pay when it comes to buying, and the identity theft when hacked. It is when you transacted to a store outside the application and directly have contact to the owner, paying an amount for the said purchase and came out to be a scam. One more thing to the personal risk would be vice versa, where the buyer itself is a poser and not a real person. It oftenly reported to the delivery riders which the buyers can't be found, or if a buyer use other names and addresses, the product will be going to the wrong person, even they did not purchase it. The third one is time risk. Online buyers of Shopee perceive the risk that their ordered goods won't reach them on time, or only with considerably long delivery times. This will be the most relevant risk of Shopee, which the long-term delayed delivered products will cancel out, which means the product won't be in the palm of the buyers. The risk of bad weather delivering the products, especially in uncertain situations like the current corona crisis, or ordering outside the country stores. Many online shoppers ask themselves, when will I actually receive my goods? Will I receive my order now much later? The uncertainties in less exceptional situations when holidays. Example of this is a Holy Week, Christmas, and other events that may occur when you buy items online. Last but not the least is the financial risk. The financial risk includes all thoughts and concerns of the customers about what happens to the money they paid in the event of a return or complaint. The Shopee S-Pay later having the risk to be rejected due to issues encountered financially of customers. Also, the fear of the customers to link their accounts on their Shopee app, thinking about the possibilities that they may encounter deduction of their bank accounts, money savings, or credit cards.
Resolving small or large problem can increase your credibility as an owner of a certain business. Part of being an owner, there are risks that you should consider, especially when your customer will be affected. Addressing risk can improve the motivation of your current customer because you are giving them an assurance or value that can lead to satisfaction.
So what would be the solution to this functional risk? I think the solution to this doubt of customers when it comes to functional risk would be analyzing a legit stores of the Shopee, which means Shopee should be adding security of who would be a seller. Also, on the customer side, should be aware of scam, which reading reviews may help them to know if the store and the product is legitimate. Knowledge is a must, especially teaching our elderlies to use app of Shopee may help because even the older ones and older generations are using this app when they can access stores that personally sells what they need. So I think the generation should be adopting and helping elderlies.
To avoid being misused your personal information, you need to set a strong password and do not use your name, your username, or your date of birth as your password and never share any one of them. anyone, yeah, because sometimes scammer on Shopee sent you a text message and asking about your personal information. Shopee will never do that. They will never ask about your personal information. Ensure your account information such as mobile phones, numbers, address, and email address are up to date so that you will receive important information such as one-time password or OTP for verification via your personal phone. Though we cannot assure pa din, 'di ba? Kasi yung may mga hacker, and we just need to be doubly careful so that as long as maiwasan natin yung ganun.
How to solve the time risk on Shopee? We can solve this risk by communicating with your customers. Talk to the shipping providers and calculate the approximate delivery time, and you can send your customers a tracking ID after the order so that they can follow the delivery of their products. After that, your customer will allow to know the exact delivery dates of the arrival of their parcels, and also they will give you a reward with more trust.
How to solve the financial risk on Shopee? Financial risk is one of the concern of customer of Shopee, that they have doubt to pay online because they afraid in fake website, scammers, and hackers. For solution for this risk, as a buyer, we need to be aware to the sellers and always make sure that they are trusted. Also, on the seller, if we provide a payment through online, we need to contact our customer and have a good communication through the payment process, and we secure their personal information.